We are live. Hello. Welcome, my beautiful friends, to the Believe, Act, Lead Masterclass. And we are for the first session one of the masterclass starting today. I am going to play the animation while waiting for all the beautiful ladies and friends and beautiful faces who are joining me on the different platforms. So let's get it.
Lead. It's a journey. It's a journey for success for every woman. It's a journey for wealth creation. It's a journey for making an impact. And this is your journey to take. So come and join us for the 5-day masterclass where we will be unlocking the sequence of believe, act, lead so that you get the tools. Act, lead. It's a journey. It's a journey for success for every woman. It's a journey for wealth creation. It's a journey for making an impact. And this is your journey to take. So come and join us for the 5-day masterclass where we will be unlocking the sequence of believe.
Wonderful. Welcome. I can see already all the beautiful faces. We are live streaming today on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and also on Instagram. Hello, 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 Radia. Hello, Sofia. Hello, Munya. Hello, Krike. Hello, Mohammed. So nice to see you with us. Hello, Jen. Hello, Fatim Zahra. Hello, everybody. I am so excited. Hello, everyone. This is Hi, Munya. Hello, everybody. I am so happy to see you. Hello, Ines. This is amazing. Please, if you are meeting me for the first time, tell me it's first time. If you've been in our master classes, it's so nice to see you because we are friends, and I love seeing friends over and over. It's going also. There is a lot of people on Instagram. Hi, Sandra. Hi, 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 all these beautiful faces. I am so happy to see you today, really, because I have such a beautiful program for us this year. Hi, I'm so happy to see you first masterclass. It's gonna be fun, amazing. That's welcome, welcome, welcome all the ladies, welcome all this love from all around the world. Welcome to everyone. We are, that we are, I think it's 1,050 who registered on our masterclasses, and it's just so nice to see you all. I love when you are live with me, so please do come. And I want to, what it takes to be. Do you have it in you to keep that power in you, to keep the power of being the first day and being every day? Because what I'm going to share with you over this week is what will help you become the greater version of who you are. And I'm going to meet you in whatever level you are. Hello, Hiba. Hello, Lubna. Hello. I see a lot of comments coming in on the different platforms. If I don't say hello, it's not that I ignore, but it's just that I couldn't keep up. But it's just so beautiful to see you. It's so nice to have you with me. Same here, Lubna. It's so beautiful to meet you. Very nice, all those beautiful ladies. And so the masterclass is organized around a method that I developed, which is the Believe, Act, and Lead. And this method, which is today, is a book. That's why I would like to encourage you to come live with us, to be with me, to interact, to do the homework, to just be here, because we will be giving the book. The book is published on November 11th officially. So I want you to particularly be here on Thursday and Friday, because you'll be receiving the book as live with me, as you interact with me, and so that you can understand my book. And what I am sharing with you here is really the essence of my journey, whether it is today as an entrepreneur, and as a mother of four, and also in my different leadership positions. But what's not just that. Hello, Wissam. So good to see you. So good to have you with us today. Hello, Nuhaila. Hello. I am catching up with the Instagram and everyone, and it's just so nice to see you. Keep the vibes coming. It makes me feel great. And the energy, we keep the energy so high, because it's just going to be very impactful to everyone. Because what I want you by the end of this week is to feel so fired up, so empowered, that you're ready to take action. You're ready to really jump in your life to another level, and you're ready to really make that happen in your life. Hi, Hind. It's so nice to see you. So I there are, so just let me tell you about the logistics. So I will be teaching and live with you every day the same time, so please put that in your calendar so that you're with me. And it's nice because every day will build up to the other. You know, believe, act, lead is a sequence, so every day we'll be unlocking part of it. And today we will be talking about the believe, everything around the B. B stands for believe, B stands for balance, B stands for having a life of bliss, B stand for everything that is more in terms of your emotions. So I want you to feel that I am sitting across your living room and you're just listening to me, because I want to really make you shake at the core, touch your emotions, touch your heart, make you feel that, you know, something in you have moved, so that you can really step up to another level, whether it is for your personal life, commanding more respect, commanding more love, attracting more love, feeling happy, feeling good, finding joy, or it is in your professional life, igniting a spark that makes you feel, I want to be the millionaire. I want to jump into high levels. I want to create $1 billion unicorn. That's my destiny. That's what I want to be, make of my life. That's taking actions in your professional life, or it is in your relationship. How can you really do all that in your relationship? Hi, Naomi. Hi. We have people connecting from all over the world, and I love that. So we have Israel, we have New York, we have Morocco, we have Abu Dhabi, we have Dubai, we have Europe in the house, and it's amazing. I love the vibes. And it makes me even happier because today and yesterday was COP27, and every COP I used to be part of it because it was part of my life. I used to work on sustainable development. So everything I used to do was to help governments, institutions, corporations set up their portfolio so that they are in line with the sustainability and the impact, positive impact on the environment, on the world, on the society, on economic growth, and all of that. And it just happens that this masterclass is in the same time. And I think what it says is that you can create your own stage to carry your mission, whatever your mission is. And I came to understand that through my experience. We often think that you need to be part of a larger institutions back with so many things, looking for things you don't have. You need so much money, you need so much of that. And you block yourself with all what you think you need before being able to choose, to define, to select, and to articulate your mission. But what I want you to understand and to get from me today and throughout this week is you have the power. You have the power in you to create the stage, to stand on your stage, to raise your voice, and to make the biggest impact you can possibly imagine. So, really, your only task with all that is to start believing in that power in you, to start believing in the drive that you have, to start believing in the perfection that you have inside you. Because each one of you, and all those ladies and gentlemen watching us, you have such a perfect spiritual DNA in you. If you only can touch it and feel it and ground yourself by coming back to it each time you forget about it, or you get overwhelmed by the problems and the the challenges, the obstacles, the comments you didn't want to hear. Go back to yourself and remember that perfection in you. Remember that inside of you there is such a beautiful diamond. And what happens through the years is that layers after layers got covering that diamond of yours. And those layers are from the struggle, from the negative emotions, from the frustration, from feeling bad, feeling sorry, feeling frustrated, feeling enraged, feeling all of that. What they do is they cover that perfect diamond inside you. And what we want to do together this week is for you to notice what are these emotions that are blocking you? What are these emotions that are not letting you shine the way you know you are destined to shine? And so by taking one by one, you open yourself to infinite possibilities. You open yourself up to bring in the light and letting your light shine. And that's what it is. This part, which is the belief, which is my first thing. I want to see if everybody is with me. I want to see one who is with me and who's ready to unlock that diamond and shine away throughout everything. I want to see ones in the chat. I want to see you with me. Hello, Miriam. Hello, Fatima. Majda, so good to see you. Ummi, so nice to see you. Najla, Yasmin, beautiful. Hello from Canada. Welcome from Canada. So give me one. I want to see you with me. I want to see you with me. So for all those new people joining us, whoever don't know me, my name is Dr. Hind. And for duration, Lubna, I love you. I love you so much. Sandra, yes, girl. I love that. Yes, excellent. So, my name is Dr. Hind, and I am so happy, delighted to be here today, to embark in this, to be with you as I am carrying this beautiful mission. I started as an engineer. I started as an engineer in a time where it was very hard for girls to go study abroad. I'll tell you a story. It was, I had my high school diploma in the end of the 80s, so the beginning of the 90s. And my parents at that time, hello, Hanadi, my parents at that time, for them, you get married and that's it. You do not even think or conceive to go study abroad. It was not part of our journey was not part of what was accepted at that moment. So I wasn't sure that exactly what I wanted to do. So I was working so hard because I knew it. I thought that if I studied hard, if I had good grades, they will not block me from going and doing things I want to do. So I really remember I was working so hard. And what happened is that my father was an engineer and my dream was to be like him. I was like, no, I am going to do an engineer. It's not because he's a man or women don't do that or very few women do, but I felt I had that stamina and I had the IQ to be able to do that. So I really pushed myself and I studied so hard. And I remember we will go to sleep. My mom would put us all to sleep, and I will wake up in the middle of the night and sit in the corridor. I can vividly remember it. I was 16, maybe 17, and I will sit and work on math, work on physics. And I was scared that the light when somebody will notice that I am actually waking up and working in the middle of the night. And I did that over and over. And now that when I look back, I'm like, what is it that motivated me? What is that motivation that we sometimes have hard time finding to motivate our kids and our children and the new generation? I wanted a different life. I wanted a life that is not, you get married and you sit, you have so the best way to do it was to be the top of my class. So they couldn't find arguments not to let me go. And that's what I did. I worked so hard, studied so hard, and I got accepted to the best engineering school in France. But that wasn't done yet because we needed to go to France. And so I had to have my professors and the director of the school come home to convince my parents to like, you cannot stop your daughter from going out. Yes, you remind me of my childhood. Yes, I'm so happy. It's so nice to have you with us. And yeah, because our childhood carries so much strength in us. And that's why I said, connect with you. I want this conversation to be very emotional. I want to touch your heart. I want to touch your core so that you feel ready. You feel that the spark is in you. So I had the professor come and they convinced my parents to let me go. So they convinced them. And yes, I did go to Paris and I went to Centrale, which was one of the top engineering school. And it was so exciting, but in the same time, and I think a lot of women will relate to that, I was carrying with me so much guilt from having gone beyond or against what the traditions would have been. So I will go there and I'll study, and I will always feel I needed to do something more. I needed to prove more. I needed to please more. I needed to have always that, oh, we did well to let you go. We did well to have you go. So do you imagine that heavy burden that we carry with us? And we all do. We all carry so much responsibility, so many heavy burdens. And we feel like, oh, sometimes it's draining us. But sometimes we don't even know why we feel drained. But that's because we have things that we carry from the past that could be so heavy. So anyway, I did go to France and I studied engineering. And then my engineering interest was really to learn how technology is being used so that I can go back and use it to my country and push it. Leila, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy to see this beautiful friend. Hi, Zineb. So good to see you. Hi, Abdul. Welcome. Welcome, the gentleman. I am very happy. This applies to everyone. I focus on my work, on women, because my mission and my drive and what makes me feel motivated is I want to lead women so that they can change the world. They can change every part of their life and they can have a great impact on the world. And that's why I told you about my story. So I did go to France and I studied engineering. And when I was there, I wanted to learn more about development and to learn more about development. That's what took me to the US and to Harvard University, where I did my PhD on sustainable development. So it's very special for me to be conducting the masterclass while the COP is ongoing, and to feel that how these missions are all parallel. Because more we empower women, more women we equalize wealth among the hands of women, where we become normal to reach high level of wealth creation, to be a leader, to be a big decision maker. Because when you do that, then we will shorten and we will collapse the gap in gender equality. And more we do that, we surely will reach sustainability. So we are here together because we want together to raise the bar. We want together to empower women with so much love and empathy, to hold our hands so that we can more we rise all of us, more we will impact the world, more there will be more women rising. And you know, when you invest in women, everything you invest go back to education, go back to health, go back to preparing the next generation, go back to being all aligned. So who's excited? I'm going to dive into the material. The introduction was long and big, but I was so happy to see all these vibes and all these beautiful faces. Hi, Hind. I see a lot of hints and I love the name and it's so nice to have you. Hello, Christian. So nice to be here. So happy to be here, my dear Christina. So I want to see if you're with me. Give me the twos. I want to go. Let's grab this workbook and let's dive into the material. I don't know if everybody had received the workbook. If everyone has one, mm, if you don't have one, just leave us a message and we will send you one by email, because it's nice to have it. You know, when you write things, you are more likely to remember it. And that's why it's good. That's why it's a beautiful booklet. And I'm going to take you workbook. I'm going to take you step by step into the different concepts. So I want to make sure, just tell us if somebody is missing the link, the workbook, even on Instagram. If you are missing the workbook, please let us know. Just say, yeah, okay, just write workbook and we will send you the workbook. Or if you want, you can still register now. Not yet, Yarine. Okay. So I will send you one. Fatem Sarah, if you would please just get Yarine, if you would you mind just put your email address, and we will, as well as Zinaidi. Yes, we got that. Sophia. All right, ladies. So just write your email. Write me just the email on the chat, and you'll be receiving a workbook. It's a beautiful workbook. You really want to get it. Actually, it's really nice. And by being present with us, by doing the homework, I would like to. You will be receiving the book, and the book is something so beautiful. I am sharing so much about my stories, so much about what allowed me to. Absolutely, Sandra and Zineda. We will send you the workbook, and also from Instagram and from other platform, Facebook. Just leave us your email. Leave us your yes. Thank you. Let me just grab Fatim Zahra Al Sibai. I got it. We will do that for you. So you see in the workbook, you have all the program for this week. So block 3 p.m. every day and be with us every day. Tita Hajar, very welcome. Be with us as well, everyone, for men and for women. And I would also like you, if you'd like to just take a picture of this, me, you watching me, you with me, and share it. Share it with your network. Share it with women who can be part of changing the world, be part of elevating, be part of becoming great leaders by creating wealth for themselves, by creating wealth for their family, by being the first one who can, raise up the bar and raise up for everyone. So, Umnia, I'm so happy to see you connecting from Istanbul. I love this. Thank you for coming and joining. I love your vibes. This is amazing. I love this. I see the beautiful women who are already in our mastermind, who are in different programs, women who have done so much, who have seen their life changing in incredible way by following this method. And this is what I'm giving you this week. So I want you to listen, even if you feel that you are, reached the level you want to. But hey, we always want to be greater than where we are. So even if you are at the million level side, let's make it even bigger. If you are something is lacking, let's focus on that. If your relationship is beautiful, let's focus on making you a great leader that has a build a legacy behind you, that have their children, your children so proud of you, your partner so proud of you, your family so proud of you. That's what we want to do. And women, we stand for every woman in the world. The step you take, the move you make, the change you do, anything you do is for every woman. It's like the Whitney Houston song. Every woman, that's how I want you to feel. And more we do it together, more we raise up the bar together. So let's grab and let's start with the first ones. And the first section, which is this one here, it's about the 5 pillars. B stands for believe, and B stands also for balance. Balance is the foundation for anything you want to do, anything. You know how I told you the story about me working so hard in the middle of the night and writing my. Thank you for. I see all the emails coming in. Sarah, Huda, Zinadi, Tamwakat, all of you ladies, and Tete. Thank you. We will all send you the workbook so that you can follow along and be with us every day at 3 p.m. GMT. That's 10 a.m. Eastern, and also Hiba as well. We will get you all of that. So balance. You know what? I was working middle of the night. I'll work and I study math, physics, chemistry. You know, when you have to do the competition for engineering, it's super advanced math. I mean, it's like really, it's like I walk and my head is calculating and is making math problems and solving math problems all the time. But you know what kept me going is I was a pianist. I was playing piano. I was playing the most beautiful pieces of piano. I was playing Chopin, playing Beethoven, playing Bach, playing Mozart, playing things that made me feel not only alive, but made me feel that I am celebrating the feminine energy we all have in us. I am feeling the moment and taken by the beauty of music. So you have in one hand that's beauty, that's vibes, that, heartwarming music that takes your breath away, because when you play, it's even more beautiful. You play it so well that you feel you're like, wow, making something out of this word. And then that part with the other part, which is working hard, the masculine energy, the masculine paradigm, doing exercise over and over and over and over and over and over. It's just like never finishing. It's like books and books of infinite exercises, and we're never done because there is always another problem that might be coming. And it's a problem that need to learn how to solve. And the secret or the essence is to be able to walk with these two sequence together. Is that beauty that perfection in you, which is makes music, which makes life feel so special, so beautiful, so enjoyable, so yummy. And then work hard. It's like, wow, I'm going to push myself. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's the two, that's the balance. Everything you do in your life has to have that balance. And more you integrate that in anything you do, more you feel that you are advancing towards your objective, towards your goal, towards a better quality of life, towards a better recognition, towards more appreciation. Because if you do only one, which is working hard, masculine energy over and over, you'll feel like you are being eaten up, exhausted, drained. You feel like, why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this? Abdulaziz, it's so good to see you. Thank you for your message. I'm so happy to have the gentleman joining us. Hi, Sana. Hi, everyone. I'm not able to keep up with everyone, but I love you and I love your messages. And write me the message. I am so happy to read them. So nice. So you work so hard. And then the other part is when you are able to feel, to be, to believe in the beauty inside you, in trusting the process, in having faith that things will happen the most beautiful way, in really believing and embodying that part of you that is so perfect, that spiritual part that is so divine. That is when you are able to find the balance. So let's write them. I would like you to take here so that you take notes and you keep it in you in your booklet. So the first big pillar that you need to be really very clean about and understanding and on top of it is the first one is spirituality. We need to be so solid in that compartment, so solid in our and depending on whatever the way you relate to that spirituality, the universal intelligence, the cosmos, mother nature, that bigger force that makes us who we are, that bigger force that holds us, that bigger force that when you are aware of it, when you connect with it, you feel secure, you feel that safety net we need, you feel that I was going to say shield around you. So what is that, how are you doing in your spiritual side? That spiritual part was to me a big saver, because as an entrepreneur, it's not an easy ride. It's not like train in Disney World. It's not at all for whoever have kids and love to go there. It's complicated. There are ups, there are downs, there are right, there are left, there are things falling. There are times where you don't even know if you can wake up again, stand back up again. But when you have a strong spiritual side, you come back to it. You hold on to it. It makes you remember that all of what is happening in the global sphere, it's just you helping you, and energy helping you to get to a place better. You didn't even see coming, you didn't foresee for yourself, you didn't think you were able to reach. So when you are lost, when you are overwhelmed, when you have overcome something really hard, always go back to that bigger source, that bigger force. Remember that perfection, the spiritual perfection in you. Remember that there is a force bigger than us. There is something that is so beautiful that if you connect with it, you disconnect from the hurt of the emotions and the negative thoughts that keeps on running in our head when we want them to stop. The spinning of thoughts that keeps on repeating and pulling us down and making us feel that it's too hard, too complicated. So the first pillar is the spirituality. I'm going to go back to that pillar when we talk about the energetics of it. That's gonna be on Wednesday, because Wednesday I think it's my favorite one. It's about alignment, how you align. You hear a lot of time this word. It's like so fashionable now. Alignment, feeling alignment. Let's deep dive and understand what's the alignment feel. That's our date on Wednesday. So write it down. Wednesday we are feeling the alignment, understanding what it means to be aligned. So the first pillar is spirituality. The second pillar is health. How are you doing in the health compartment? Mental and physical health. A fit body makes a fit business. A fit body makes a beautiful relationships. Fit body makes you powerful, makes you feel motivated, makes you feel always ready to take on the day. Business is athlete. It's a sport, ladies and gentlemen. Business is something that you need to keep on doing, keep on doing day after day. It's like a muscle. You built it and built it just same way. And when you do that to your physical health, you are able to have the stamina. You are able to approach business like an athlete. And that's what we want. We want an athlete. Business and leadership, it's a game. It's a game that you want to be able to play. And that's what this week is about, is how you come and play in the leadership game. It's a fun game when you know how to take it. It's a fun game when you balance. Look at what I told you earlier. Work so hard with math. I was really like spending nights working, but I was playing music and it was beautiful. And when I played music, I forgot everything. I felt like something is, wow, created from another word. What is that thing that makes you feel the balance? That's why spirituality is connecting you for a bigger force. And then health is making you feel ready, making you feel fit, making you feel you are there to take on the day, to take on the business, to take on the word. And that's what I wanted to feel today. And this is why exercise is what being fit. You don't have, I mean, you can go to the gym. It's good. Yes, plan it, but discipline yourself. It's not one day. It's not going to change. You don't change in one day. You can go to the gym, go back to your mirror. You're like, okay, let me see. How do I look? No difference. You're not going to see it. You go back again. You come back. You check it out in the mirror. You still won't see the difference. Hi, Judy Noor. That's my little girl who came from school. Do you want to come and say hi? No. That's being live and being a mother of four. But that's okay. She left. And so that's, you come back again. Second day, you won't see. The third day, you won't see. The fourth day, you won't see. It takes discipline. It takes perseverance. It takes taking the decision and doing things every day. And the same way you master it in this compartment of health, of being fit, of eating healthy, of being aware that your body is the best thing that you have and it's your vehicle to create the miracles you want to create in your life. So you take care of it, you honor it, you take care of every part of it. Sports, health, your mental health. How is your mental health? Don't drain yourself too much. Take care of, be aware of the thoughts that are drawing you down. Be aware of what makes you feel overwhelmed. Be aware of the relationship that are toxic around you and you don't want them. You don't want them because your mental health is everything you have. I remember when we were growing up, we used to have our professors, it's an Arabic saying that's, a sound mind in a sound body. Your mental health, your sound mind is in a sound body, a body that is fit, a body that is healthy. That's why the second pillar is extremely important. I want to see if you're with me. Give me three. Let's move to the third pillar. Let's see if everybody's following me. Sophia, we got your email, of course. Christina as well. So just give me threes. I want to see some movements in the chat while I'm having a glass of water. Okay, excellent. Threes. So yes, Naomi. So the third pillar is relationships. Is you with yourself. So good. So nice to see you, Kiki. Thank you. Hi, Karima. So good to see you. I'm so happy you're here. Hi, Munia. Hi, everyone. Yes. Sarah. All right. So the third one, the third pillar. Naima, it's so good to see you, girl. I'm so happy you're here. The third is relationship, is your relationship with yourself, relationship with the people you love. Relationship with yourself is how are you appreciating you. When you look at yourself, what do you see? When you are with yourself, what do you feel? When you think about the amazing thing you want to create, how do you feel about it? When you are with yourself, how are you? Are you loving yourself? Are you hating yourself for the things that happened to you? I know that feeling. I've gone through very difficult moments in my professional life where I was hating myself. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was calling myself names. It took me a while before overcoming that. And this is why this method is for every woman. Because when you reach bottom, rock bottom, and you are able to stand back up, I promised myself that I'm going to give this to every woman to shine her light. You don't need to go so deep to be before realizing, before finding the wisdom, before realizing that life is not about over pleasing. Life is not about eating yourself up because you don't know how to say no, because you don't know whether you deserve to actually say no and be loved. So look at yourself and love yourself because you are brilliant, and forgive yourself for anything that didn't work your way. For a school you didn't go to, for a degree you didn't finish, for a job you didn't accept it to, for a partner that didn't work for well, for a friend that just left you, for a family that is not nice to you, for somebody that didn't care for you, for anything that didn't work. Let go of it. Forgive yourself. Let go of anything that has been hurtful. Let go of anything that is heavy on you and make you feel you carry and so many rocks. Lighten up. Let go of them. I want you to feel and to remember today and start fresh. Let go of anything that didn't work your way. Even though in your business, it's okay. Let go of things that didn't work. We face that every day, as a CEO, as an entrepreneur. Things don't go smooth the way we want them. But you know what we do? We eat fear for breakfast, we eat it for lunch, and we let go. And you're like, well, I'm going to carry on. So let go of things and don't let them hold you inside you, because the best relationship you want to have and the best relationship you want to keep is with yourself. Well said, Naomi. Self forgiveness is the first step towards happiness. Absolutely. It start with that. And that's the third pillar. Start with that. That's why I want to go to this pillar, because I want to, between today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk about the action taken in those different pillars. But between today and tomorrow, I wanted to sit with yourself, have a meeting with yourself to see how are you scoring in those different pillars. Where are you? What's the pillar that needs more of you, that needs more attention? What's the pillar that you've been hiding? You're like, I'm not going to think about it. No. I'm going to think about it later. That is, what is that pillar? I want you to take the moment and think about it. So relationship is with yourself, and relationship is also with the loved ones, because we are social animals. We don't live on our own. In fact, we can't live on our own. And particularly when you aspire and you are a leader, and I see a lot of you are leaders and aspiring leaders and amazing leaders. I know. When you are like that, finding the courage doesn't come from inside. So it's not about I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. Yes, I love myself. It's important. But you want to nurture relationship. You want to foster relationship around you. You want to create love around you. You want to love and be loved. You want to nurture the most important relationship with your children, with your partner, with your family, with your friend. You want to make sure that you create a bondage with people that care for you. Because when things get hard, you know what gets you going is knowing that somebody is there. Somebody will still love you no matter what. Somebody will still care for you no matter what. Even if you do things, even if you do that, you will continue. You will continue to do it. You will continue on believing. I was reading Lubna's comments. I do wish I did learn an instrument, but oh, my beautiful Lubna. It's never too late there, you know? Your daughters play. I love that. That's really nice. It's never too late because and the most important thing is to let go of these feelings of, somebody didn't let me. Let go of it. It's okay. You'll create something better. You will be able to find something that where you channel all your creativity, where you challenge all your inspiration, where you feel that you have the power to do what you want and you love really. That's what's the most important thing. And when you are able, that's why these moments are so important. We don't take time to think about, self-development, all those new things. But I'm telling you, ladies, you have an engineer with a PhD from Harvard on sustainable development. It took me, I wish I knew this before. I wish somebody taught us this before. And that's why I have pondered so much on understanding what is that stops women from feeling freed, from letting go of ropes from the past. Because when you are able to do that, the sky is not even the limit, Lubna. So I want you to let go of everything. I want you to let go of anything that is still hurt, that is still frustrating, disappointing from the past, and free yourself. And you can create whatever you want. Always tell them, if I knew this stuff, maybe I'll be Jennifer Lopez today. I don't know. But you can become whatever you want. So you can find the stage to let your music be heard. Let your voice be heard. Let your impact shine. Leave your legacy behind. And you'll find that. You'll find it when you empty this for yourself. You'll find the light that will guide you. That's the spark we're looking for. That's the diamond that you go into. Layering it up. Take out all the layers. We don't want those layers. These are layers that are covering this perfection. So let go. Let go of every part of it. So that's the pillar. Number, let's see, that's the pillar relationship. Now 4, it's the professional life. 4 is, where is the professional life? How is your profession? Are you how are you doing the things you love to do? Are you doing the things that makes you feel you are carrying your mission, that makes you feel you are reaching, getting closer to your purpose, that makes you feel that the why you waking up every morning is what you see in your profession? How are you doing in that? If it's not that, use it as a stepstone, as a step to get to where you want to be, to get to create what you want to create, to define that mission of yours and a profession that is in line with what you love doing. And even if it's you don't feel that is exactly what you want, but give your best to it. Because more you give excellence in everything you do, more excellence become your brand, and you will carry it with you. You will carry it with you as you create your own job, as you create your own enterprise, as you go to institution. Because if you wanted to launch a project and but you don't like the job now and you don't feel like working, you're not working, when you launch your enterprise, it's even harder. It's harder to be an entrepreneur. It's hard. You work harder hours, it's longer hours, it's more difficulties, is more hurt, is more shocks and and struggles. That's why choose the profession that fits you. Choose the profession that is in line with why you are doing what you are doing, why you are doing it. And the professional is very long. I mean, this part of the pillar, this pillar in this balance is a longer story, and that's what we will be covering tomorrow about taking actions, because everything you do, you can relate it to your mission, and I'll tell you more about it. And you tell you more about it because whatever you contribute to, whatever you see as a service you provide, becomes related to a mission of doing good, a mission of helping, a mission of impacting, a mission of creating, leaving a footprint behind. And when you link your job to the mission of service, that's how you find the fulfillment. That's how you find your why. That's how you find your impact. Let me see. I have a question here from Hernine. What about the balance between you want and you are able? Yes. Usually, we often stop ourselves, block ourselves, but we're thinking what we are able. You are able to create the incredible, Erin, the incredible. It's do you want to? Because we block ourselves by old paradigm that thinks that you need a degree, you need this, you need MBA, you need this, you need to learn this, you need to be here, you need to be in this part of the world, you need to be doing this, and it stops you. But when you see some people who are billionaires and they are illiterate, it surely shows that things are different than that. It has nothing to do with what you are able. It's what you want to create, it's what you want to focus on. Because when you want things really badly, you know and you feel that you are energetically aligned to that and ready to have it, then you will be able to attract them into your life and you getting closer to you. And that's in the alignment. So that's for day 3. I will be really diving into that part. Thank you so much, Erin, for these questions. But on day 3, let's really dive into how you make them together, how you join them, how you can be not only giving your best in what you do, learning, getting, like really getting all the knowledge, all the skills, all the tools, and in the same time, aligning, feeling that you are reaching the goal, feeling that you deserve it, aligning energetically, you are ready, you are a match of all the things you want to see, because that's how you will be able to reach it. And we will talk more about that. So, and the 6th pillar is about money, the finance. It's the how are you doing in the financial side? How is money? Is it hard? Is it enough? Do you struggle? Do you have enough at the end of the week, the month? What's your story with money? How are you? What's your paradigm? What's your, you know, beliefs around money? How did you grow up believing you need to work so hard about money? You need to, it's very complicated. My belief around money for many years was about a nice Iman. I see your comments. That's really nice. So good to see you, lady. Uh, so around money is, to me, I was very much into development. So I was in sphere of money where there is a lot of money because development is $100 million projects. And so was handling, it was normal. But to me, that money is for development. So more we develop, more we want to make an impact, more we raise more fund, more we structure more fund. And that's how I felt. I never put myself in the equation. It was really about helping, doing projects for infrastructure, doing project for poverty reduction, doing a project for development. But as an entrepreneur, the story is different. So I had to really rewrite my own money story to be able to understand it, because we grew up knowing that, you need to work really hard. There is a glass ceiling. That's the only salary you can have. If you're from this part of the world, this is what you can get. If you're from this part of the world. And these are really blockages that stop us from reaching more. So money is really to understand what are the things that are blocking you from making more, from receiving more, from getting promotions and getting new jobs, doubling salaries, tripling salaries. and whatever you need in terms of understanding and changing that money compartment. Think about it, because tomorrow we're going to talk about taking action and wealth creation. So between today and tomorrow, think about your story around money. How are you relating to that? How are you feeling around it? What is that, what's the, how do you relate to it? So these 5 pillars, and I'll tell them again: spirituality, health and mental, relationship with you and with others, professional life, and money. Many people that I know in my life blocked me, Abla. Yes, I know, dear, but that's why the when you change the way you see yourself, you will change everything around you. And that's what we work on. That's what I work on in the masterminds with our programs, is really how you can change that image that you have. But you know what? You have all the time to thrive now. You have all the time to change your life around. You have all the time to create the most incredible life. I was reading about Kris Jenner last week. She's at 51. She didn't have a dollar. She was broke, okay? 51. And she decided that she's going to turn her family into millionaires. They are billionaires now. So, and she did, right? She was 51. It's never too late to change your life around. Never too late. It's a decision you take, a decision you make, and you understand the way your mind function, the way you align it with energetics. You understand how to work with all the sequences, and you will and you can turn your life around. And I've seen that, I promise you, my dear. A lot of women, you'll see some of the women who's going to be joining me on Saturday and Sunday to talk about how to use the BAL method and how it helped them change their life. And you will see it's incredible how you can turn things around. So these pillars are important. This pillar makes you really stand on a foundation that is solid. And that's why when you think of your life, don't think of just your money. Because if your health is not good, how can you enjoy the money if your health is not good? If your relationship is feeling bad, you can have the big, the wealth of the world, and you will not feel that happiness. You will not feel that, appreciation if you don't have the love that you can share and carry and and create in your life. And the same, and spirituality is above all what makes it all work out at the end, because that's when you can use faith to trust the process. That's what you can let go of stress and anxiety and controlling. And I want things to happen now, and I don't see anything, so I'm stressed. You let go of that, and you see how things start unfolding beautifully in your life. It takes the harmony of all those pillars to see them beautifully unfolding in front of you. That's what it takes. And when you believe, is you believe that you can be on top of every part of those 5 pillars. That's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel that you cannot say, you know what, I just want this, or like, okay, just this, it makes me happy. Don't limit yourself. Let yourself be. Let yourself feel. Let yourself reach high level of excitement, of love, of wealth, of quality of life, of feeling good, of impact, of being surrounded with friendship and your children who are proud of you, your partner who are proud of you, your family is proud of you. All of this is yours to take when you understand how to believe, how to use your mind, how to understand what's happening inside you, and how to not let yourself be controlled by all this negativity and all those layers that are hiding your diamond. Let go of it. Let go of everything that is not helping you today. Psh, everything. Drop it. Drop the heavy rocks. Drop the heavy bags. Drop the heavy things you don't want. Let go of them and start fresh. Start light. Start. Your life is yours to make. You can design it the way you want it. And that's the essence of believing, act, and lead, is to know how you can create it, how you can use your mind to design your life. Nobody teaches us how to use our mind. We don't learn it at school. We don't learn it at the universities. You don't learn it nowhere, actually. But learning how to use your mind is like learning how to play piano or learning how to do anything. When you master that, you change everything in your life. Everything. It takes discipline, it takes perseverance, it takes a method. And this method is for you. You can use it to turn your life around. And if I did it, and I'm so proud of, the women who trusted us, working with us, taking the time, because change doesn't happen overnight. It takes 3 months, 6 months, but the change is you're not the same person anymore. And in the book that you will receive on Friday and Thursday has so many examples of how it impacts and it changes people's life. It's incredible. Incredible. I love you too, Abla. I love the love. Keep the love coming. I love it. I'm so happy to see all your beautiful faces. Selma, it's so good to see you here from Canada. I love you all. Christina, it's wonderful to hear you. So I want to, before letting go, I want to walk together through the cycle of struggle because I wanted to feel relief today. And I promise it's going to be an hour, so we are going to go beyond time a lot. But wherever you go through, whatever you've gone through, whether the example of Abla share about her family, Amina, it's so good to have you, so nice. Or, Lubna, myself, every woman, in fact, every one of you have gone through something in life. Everyone. We all did. If it's not, it was just the pandemic. It was tough, tough on everybody, tough on everyone, having to figure out how to live your life without stepping out of the house, having to figure out how to create something new in your house every day so that you don't feel bored, needing to be productive, needing to feel, create a new routine, create a new environment, just that. And being frustrated about things, being not able to see you. Monira, it's so good to see you, girl. So the first thing when anything happens is usually shock. We are in shock. We want to deny things. We don't like, I hope it's not true. I hope it's just a nightmare. I hope I'm going to wake up in the morning and it's just not true. That's the first phase. And that's what happened to me when I was faced with some issues in my previous companies. And I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I hope everything is okay. It's just a nightmare. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna put my suits on. I'm just gonna go. Everything is okay. But it's not. It was not a nightmare. It was real. It was real stuff. It was real stuff. And in anything in your life, when it happens, you're like, I hope it's not true, but it's real. And that's the first phase. It's a phase where you feel confused, where you feel like unworthiness at times, where you feel like even shame, because you're like, why am I going through this today? Why? You feel like, why did it need to happen to me? Maybe because I'm not worth it. Maybe because I don't deserve. Maybe because there's something wrong with me. And you start putting down your unworthiness. Your self-esteem goes like, you're like so down. And it doesn't stop there, because we go to a second phase where you're angry. You're angry at everyone. That stupid one, that other stupid one, that other thing who did that, the other one who did that, the other one who didn't listen to me, the other one who didn't do this. You are angry, mad as everything. Everything. The word, everybody is just like mad. I know that feeling. I was mad at everybody. Everyone, the person who was there, the other person, everyone, my family, just everyone. I was just mad at everything. That's the phase 2. You go through strong anger. You're so angry. You have this rage. And it's eating you up. And that's anything, you get angry. And then after that phase, you're in the phase where you feel sadness. Why? I'm so sad for myself. You become a victim of, why this thing happened to me. And so down, feel really sad and bad. And that phase is really low. And somehow we like to stay in those phases more than we like to stay in the happy phase. We honor them. It's like, no, 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 I'm sad. Let me be. Trying to watch a movie, you can't because you're sad. You want to stay there because that's what you really want to stay in that phase. That's a phase where really it puts you down and you really stay there. And you're like, why this thing happened to me? But that moment is a moment where you start getting some wisdom, because you feel like, is this the end? Is this is what I'm this? Remember, I came home when it was really bad, and I'm like, is this it? And I looked at my kids, they were at the kitchen, and I looked at them, and I'm like, and I was crying. And I'm like, no, can't be. I can't, cannot happen. So you find the wisdom, you find something that brings you back. You're like, no, this is not my life. I want something else. That's what we do. We like, no, sometimes we really touch rock bottom before realizing that sometimes it's too much, and you need somebody to come and remind you, like, you know what, you're okay, everything's fine, you can do it. But or something else tells you, that person went bankrupt and now she's a billionaire. That person did that. I mean, and there are so many examples. In fact, I have a whole book full of examples of women who made it and were able to thrive after struggles. And in fact, after any failure, there is the biggest success. But the whole thing is to never quit. Never quit. And that's why we're here. That's why you are all here. That's why we're together in this, because this is the spark you need. You don't quit because life is beautiful, and you have an energy in you that you can rejuvenate, that you can rise from the ashes like the phoenix. This is a real thing. It's not just a word, it's real. You can recreate yourself. And this is what I describe in the book, is how I did it, how I was able to find joy, to walk. One day I'm like, I'm good, I'm fine. I have peace inside me. Because when you are able to disconnect from things that is happening outside and realize that happiness, it's inside of you. You have the key for it. You are the one deciding the state of mind, the emotions you want to be in, not the outside world. Your key is in your hand. And that's how you start rejuvenating. You start recreating yourself. You start rising up. You start moving to the, if you look at the workbook, you go up to the phase where you start accepting, this happened because I need to move to somewhere else. This happened because I need to create myself differently. This happened because it's going to give me the power. Because this happened because next time somebody tells me something, I'm like, yeah, don't you think you're going to affect me? Because I've gone through worse. I know what it is. Don't you think this is going to do anything? Because I've been there. I've seen it. I know it. And you become wiser. You reach a level of maturity. And of that level of maturity, that's the moment where you want to create something new. That's the moment when you want to think about an incredible objective for your life, something incredible, something amazing, something extraordinary that you want to be, something beautiful. Yes, Munya, you are excited. This is what the belief is. Believe is about you pushing yourself to far away. It's about you finding an objective that is so crazy, so scary, so amazing. You're like, oh my God, what if I make it really? That's the excitement you want. Yes, Sandra. Yes, amen. Love it. Yes, everybody. That's what I wanted to do. So today, your work, and I'm going to put it in the homework, it's to find the star you want to reach. What is that objective? What is that amazing thing you want to create in your life? What is that Wow, dream. Let yourself dream. Let yourself feel that everything is possible. Let yourself be the person who can be the first millionaire in her family, the person who can become a leader, the person who's going to be a star, the person who's going to be the biggest influencer, the leader who's going to stand in front of thousands of people and tell them, this is my story. This is why I am here, because I did that, because I stood back up from the toughest moments. Because even if they didn't let me do things, Abla, I am talking to you, even if they blocked me. But hey, look what I was able to do now. Look what I am creating. And you do that from an energy of power, love, an energy of being, wanting to be good, wanting to do good, from an energy of so much wisdom that you were able to achieve. And so what I want you is really to do the homework. Stay with me. This is such a beautiful, beautiful masterclass. And you will see by the end, hello, Sophia, and everyone, even for gentlemen who are with us, do the homework. Work on it. Do the homework. We're going to send it by email. If we don't have your email, please drop your email so that you get the workbook and you get the homework. We've created a thread in Facebook group. Do the homework and post it there, and we're gonna give some beautiful things for whoever show up all the time and do the homework, because I would love to give gifts and the new book and many beautiful things. So I want you to really work on defining what's the you, amazing you that you want to be. Who are you creating that is so amazing, incredible, extraordinary? And tomorrow, get ready for to unlock the A of BAL. Yes, my dear Wissam, I would love you to do the homework and put it in the thread. Same for everybody, ladies. It has been a delight. I am loving it. I feel that this masterclass is going to be the best one, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, the same place. I love you. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You are amazing. You are incredible, and I wish all the amazing things to happen in your life. Love you all. Bye bye.